All right, so this video is going to be real quick. I'm just going to get straight to the point. I mentioned the track limit in the MPC in standalone and controller mode. And I said that you only get 8 MIDI tracks. And what I really meant to say was the instrument tracks, plug-in instruments, things like that. And also the 8 limits of the audio track. So what I'm going to do is kind of show a quick demonstration of exactly what I was talking about. And you're going to kind of see it firsthand. Wait a minute, hold up. Y'all keep coming back and watching all my videos. It says that 88% of y'all ain't subscribed. Come on, man, do me a solid. You like my videos, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that button. All right, that's all I gotta say. Back to the video. All right, so right now, the MPC-X is in controller mode. It is in 2.15.1. I have a beat right here. In this beat, I am using, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Track 14 is empty. So this beat is using 13 tracks. Now, that being said, I probably didn't need 13 tracks in this beat. However, when this beat was constructed, I was experimenting with the drum synth from Akai. So what I did as an example, the snare is the drum synth snare. So the only thing on that track is the drum synth, and it's a custom made snare. The next track is a hi-hat. It's a drum synth hi-hat. It's a custom made hi-hat. Then we have further down the kick track, the drum synth kick, and it's a custom made kick. And then we have the cymbals, drum synth cymbals, custom made cymbal, so on and so forth. So I could have just used a singular drum program to put all of those tracks on it, but I was experimenting around with the drum synth, and I made this beat quite a while ago. Like I said, I was experimenting with it. So in total, this beat has 13 tracks, mostly because of all of the drum synth tracks, okay? It is not necessary. I could have probably did it with a drum program and had way less tracks. But in this example, I was experimenting with the drum synth. Okay. Now let me play it. Section where I drop some of the sounds out. Let's go back to the hook section. Okay, so you get the point. This beat is also using all default Akai plugins and instruments. There are no third-party instruments or anything like that in this beat. So with it being all default stuff that's built into the MPC, everything that you can get in standalone, this beat technically should be able to open in standalone. However, it is above the track limit that is built into standalone. So let's go ahead and switch this to standalone, and I'll reload this beat up in 3.0 and you'll see what happens. All right, so we are switching to controller mode. Takes a few seconds to switch over. Once we get back up and running, I'm going to reload that same beat. Okay, now we are in standalone. Now that we're in standalone, I'm going to reload that same beat, which is right here. I'm going to tell it to import all sequences because that beat did have all of the sequences broke down and everything for song mode. I'm gonna go ahead and hit do it. Now, off the top, it says unsupported number of plug-in tracks. Resolving this issue will remove them from your project because it is above the track limit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit resolve. Okay, now we have standalone open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It shows all of the tracks there right now, which is interesting. But listen to how it sounds when I play it. I can clearly hear that it's missing a lot of the sounds that were initially in the beat. Now, I still have this beat open in controller mode. However, it is no longer connected to the MPC. So if I go over here to the MPC software and hit play, this is how it sounds in the software. So you can clearly hear that the tracks are missing. And that's just a quick example of what it is I'm talking about. That is due to the track limits that are built into the MPC and standalone, because when I went to open it up, it clearly said that it was going to remove tracks from the project because they were over that limit. Now let's go back into the MPC, and what we're going to do this time is create a new empty project. Now we have a drum program. We're going to go new track. Let's go plug in. Maybe we want to make a bass line with that plug in. New track, plug in. We're going to add a piano. I don't know. I'm just, whatever. We just adding sounds. So right now we have 3 plugins, I believe. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting a low memory notification. I'm not worried about that. 8. Now, and in controller mode, I would not have gotten that low memory warning because I have enough RAM to compensate for using more than just 8 plugins. So we're going to go new track, 1 more plugin, and it says the maximum number of plugin tracks has been reached. The operation was not successful. This means that we've hit that track limit. Let's go new project again. Not gonna save that. Another new project. Let's add an audio track. Now let's add another audio track. 4 audio tracks. 5, 6, 7, 8 audio tracks. 9 audio tracks. Now that means that we have 8 audio tracks and 1 drum track for a total of 9. Let's add 1 more audio track. The maximum number of audio tracks has been reached. The operation was not successful. Now, had I been in controller mode, I could have added a lot more audio tracks and kept going. So these are the track limits in standalone that I was referring to in my last video. All right, y'all, that's all I got for this. I just wanted to go over that real quick, and I'm out.